Hello beautiful, beautiful people. I'm Fanny Ann and today we're going to do a weird kind of series thing. I found this which is called Essex dialect, which is my hometown, which is my accent, and there's a lot of people online that don't really understand British slang or anything like that, but Essex people have their own kind of slang, and I've rummaged through the book and I've picked out the ones that are hilarious, or even I don't know what it means, or the ones that I found that people won't understand, and I'm going to explain them to you and explain why we say it like that. So we're going to get to it and do the first one, and I don't know how many we're doing this episode, we'll see how long it takes, so let's get to it. Ain't. Are not. So we use it in a sentence. I ain't going in there. You ain't going in there. Ain't. How much is it? How much is it? So we use it in a sentence. I've seen that clock over there. How much is it? Amount, which is amount. So I've got some money over there. It's a hefty amount. Don't know if you've seen it before, but there's quite a lot of it. So yeah, amount. Housebound, which is housebound. I can't go out today, I'm proper housebound. Asked, which is asked. I've asked her a question. At home, which is at home. I'm in today, I'm staying at home. Now some of these they're literally the way that we say things, they're not like different words or anything, it's just the way that we pronounce stuff in Essex is pretty much crap. Horse, which is horse. Look over there, there's an horse. We don't pronounce our H's or our T's, so butter, bottle, little, ass, Harry, we just don't pronounce them, and we don't really do our THs either. Like we say think and thank you and thought when it should be think, thank you and thought. Bin, which is been, where have you been? Okay, this one is a saying and not really the way we say it. By gone it's an exclamation. Yeah, it's an exclamation, so you're like, by gone. It's literally just Jesus Christ. But I will admit I've probably never said bygone ever in my life, but that is apparently an Essex thing to say, is bygone. Can't, which is cannot. Can you do that? No, I can't. Chap is apparently a thing from Essex. For you guys, mostly, it's pretty much the majority of Americans that watch the YouTube and stuff. Chap is usually like chapstick, the thing you put on your lips. Chap is apparently from Essex, which is a person, like a man or a fellow. So yeah, he's a really nice chap. He's a good chap. Chuck full, which is another saying, is basically just means crammed, like there's a lot of it in there. Like, I can't go to that house party, it's chock full of people. I like this one, I do use this one quite a lot. Donkey's years, which apparently, from this book, everything I'm saying to you is from Essex, so yeah, it's an Essex thing to say, I do say it. So donkey's years just basically means long ago, like a long time ago. Like if you bump into someone, you're like, oh my god, I haven't seen you in donkey's years. A dollop is apparently an Essex thing, and that is a large spoonful. So a dollop. Usually I say that when I want mayonnaise, because the amount of mayonnaise I eat is unreal. So I'm like, give me a big old dollop of mayonnaise. This one, eye, is obviously an eyeball, but we use it as an expression to observe someone. So we'll say like, I'm just going to eye him over there. I'm eyeing him up. I'm just going to give him the eye. High heels, which is high heels, which is shoes. Fella, which is a fellow, another name for a chap. We say fit for like lots of different things, but we say fit as in a person who's really good looking. We go, oh my god, he's well fit. Like in like America and stuff, fit means to be like physically like buff, to have muscles and stuff, but here it's just someone who's good looking, someone we fancy, like, oh, they're well fit. Gab, which is to idle and to talk nonsense. To talk nonsense, just stop gabbing. You're just gabbing off now. Stop with your gab. Glare, which usually when I think of glare is like off a windscreen, glares into your face like the glare of the sun, but in Essex sometimes we'll say like glare is in to look at someone for a long period of time, or to like look at them meanly. So you'll be like, that girl's proper glaring at me, like I'm just gonna glare back over at her, like don't glare at me, I'll glare at you. Half tidy or half tidy, which is just good. Like if someone goes, do you like that couch? You'll go, yeah, that couch is half tidy. Now apparently hullabaloo come from Essex, and that is just a big load of noise. A load of rabble, a load of noise. A big hullabaloo means you're just making a big song and dance out of it. Harebrained, which is giddy thoughts and kind of away with the fairies. So you could say, oh, you're really harebrained today, aren't you? If someone's not concentrating because they're off in their own little world. Heft, which is a weight. So say if something's really heavy, you go, I don't want to lift that, as a proper heft. Jacking, which is an expression to give up. So you can say, I don't want to go jogging today, I'm just going to jack it in. We say, this one's a bit weird, but we'll say like learn as to teach someone. So if you're teaching someone to swim in, you go, get in that pool, I'm going to learn you to swim. I'm going to learn ya. You're going to be taught from me, so I'm going to learn ya. Which is quite a weird thing to say, because usually we'll say, I'm going to teach you how to swim, but you'd be like, I'm going to learn ya. We say mind to remember, so we'll say like, oh, I'll keep in mind to do that. If someone goes, don't forget your flowers for your mum's birthday, alright, I'll keep in mind to do that then. Noggin is a head or a brain, so if someone does something stupid, you go, oh come on, just use your noggin. Ratty or ratty is someone who is angry or a bit irate, so you can say, stop being so ratty, will ya? Shouldn't, which is should not, so we'll say shouldn't, you shouldn't be doing that. I think it's just how quickly we say it that it just sounds like slang. Stomach, which is stomach, so I've got a very poorly stomach. Suffin, which is something. Tetchy, which is to be cross or a bit ratty. Tetchy is to be ratty. So you can say to someone, are you okay? You look a bit tetchy. Tiff, it's a fit or a bad temper. So if someone gets angry and starts throwing a tantrum, you can go, stop going off in a tiff for you. We use the expression time as in something that hasn't happened in a long while. So we'll say, it's like donkey's years, so we'll say, oh my god, I haven't seen you in time. It literally means a long time, pretty much, but we'll just say, I haven't seen you in time, which is like 2 years plus. Is time. I haven't seen you in time. Tip top is apparently an Essex thing, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard. Tip top, it just means to be at your most, at your best. I'm in tip top condition. Used to, which means I could before or I used to. So we'll just say used to. Can you play piano? No, but I used to. What's the matter is what is the matter. In I, which is aren't I. I'm going over there, ain't I? Apparently reading through this little book, bring home the bacon is a saying that comes from Essex, which I'm sure you all know what it means. It means to bring home the money from the work, you're the one that's bringing home the bacon. So yeah, there's a little bit of trivia for you from my lovely home county. Jank, which basically means shit or gross or something you don't approve of. So someone offers you a cake and it's mouldy, you can go, I don't want to eat that cake, it's jank. This whole place is jank. Everything you're doing is jank. You are jank. Jank. Not off. This one's, I watched Markiplier play the Kitty Powers Matchmaker, which is a great game. I've played all the levels. And he was saying, like, because it's like British, and he was saying, like, what's not off? And not off is like an agreement. So if someone says, do you like my shoes? You'll go, not off, they're all good. Basically, it's literally just an agreement. It means I agree with you, totally. When he was also playing it, plonker come up. Plonker is just a very mild insult. If you call someone a plonker, you're not insulting them really. It's say if they do something stupid like they fall over, you're like, oh, get up, you plonker. So it's really, if you ever watched Only Fools and Horses, which is a British sitcom, you'll see plonker gets used a lot in that. It just basically means stop being silly, stop being stupid, you plonker. Yep. And that's it, that's all the Essex dialect you're going to be getting from me today. Can't really think of anything else, just that we don't pronounce our T's and H's, and that our accent, when I hear it on TV, it makes me cringe, and I think to myself, do I actually sound like that? Because it hurts me. My accent is disgusting. There's people that say they like my accent, but I'm not a fan, not a huge fan of my accent at all. But anyway, thank you so much for coming and seeing me today. I really do appreciate it, and push all those lovely little buttons at the bottom. It really does help out, and I do appreciate it a lot. Remember to follow your dreams no matter how small they are. You can do it. I totally 100% believe in you, and I'll see all of you beautiful people possible in the next one. Bye! X-Men, the last subscribe.